Dumelang, boMotswala, better known as Lelo, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, as you can see by the title, it is what it is. We are expecting. Yes. So if you're interested in finding out how we found out all of this, yes, let's get into this video. So guys, yay! Whew, I can take it talaga. Anyways, so what had happened was, me and my husband, we just got married, right? And stuff like that. Okay, let me take it back a bit. So, Ankara, we got married traditionally last year, April, right? Right, yes. So, last day, April, we had this not already. So, that was great. So, December last year, we got married, and then before we got married, I had to move to our place because I knew that we were going to get married and stuff like that. So I noticed that I am always tired, but I just felt like, is the move, is the stress of like the wedding planning and the preparation and stuff like that. So I just felt like, hi, it's okay. For me, generally, so it wasn't a big deal, if you know what I'm saying. It wasn't a big deal for me. So I was like, okay, it's okay, it's all good. So what had happened was, time went on, and I remember that on my period was due the week after my wedding. So on my wedding day, I intentionally put on my tampon just in case a mishap happens, like it did when I was at the last wedding that I went to. Okay. So I just put on my tampon as a precaution, just in case we don't want any problems. Right? Great. So the wedding happened, and the wedding night comes. I was literally tired, guys. I didn't know what was going on. I just felt like, I am tired. But hey, what happened at the wedding night happened at the wedding night, so it's fine. And then the following week, as my period is due, I remember we had a birthday party for the kids, for one of my nieces and nephews. So we went there, and then one of like the sisters was like, I think you're pregnant. Mind you, this person, I don't know her. Literally just met at the birthday party. She's from Bay's side of the family. So she kept on saying, hey, when you look pregnant and stuff like that. I was like, no, okay. So it was like, okay, whatever. So I wasn't panicking. So the day my period was coming, it didn't come. So for me, my periods are irregular. So I'm like, it's just one of those months. It will come after a week or 2 weeks, or it will come whenever it decides to come. So it's no biggie. So I live my life. I'm still fatigued. I'm like, I am so tired. December, I know it's like year-end fatigue or something like that. So I'm like, I like year-end fatigue or something, but I've never had it this extreme. I was literally always tired. I was always on the couch. I was just a bum. Okay, I was just a bum doing nothing. And then I remember we went home, my home, like we went home just before Christmas, and we spent time there, and it was nice. And on our way back, we got some chicken wings, that chicken licking, and then I think I had like some leftover green salad. So we had like the green salad with the chicken wings. After eating it, I was like, this food tastes weird. And we was like, I'm like, okay, maybe it's just me. Okay, fine. Then I'm sitting there after eating, and I'm like, I gotta go. Okay. So I ran to the toilet, number 3, and then a very intense, So I'm in the toilet doing number 2, and then all of a sudden I feel the urge to throw up. I call my husband to bring a bucket because I am going to do 2 things at the same time. So ke ka morao le ka pele ba gae, so too much information. You'll excuse me, that's the whole point of the video. So it's like literally the 24th of December right now. At the same time, I'm like, okay, something is off. Okay, something is off. So Big's like, what do you suggest we do? I'm like, we can't get it. Can't do a pregnancy test because it's Christmas tomorrow, but we'll get it some other time. So fine, I go home. Okay, we go to sleep, and then the next morning I feel okay. So I'm like, okay, I can make it for Christmas lunch. Then we go to Christmas lunch at his aunt's house, and then everything was nice. The dress I was wearing, I hope the dress was like, my boobs were like so big, they didn't fit in my dress, and I'm like, it's fine. I didn't even zip it at the back, so I had like a blazer on top so that it doesn't show that the dress doesn't fit. So I was like, whatever. And then the next day on the 26th, the day of reconciliation, I'm like, I'm not feeling well. I think you should go and get a pregnancy test. He's like, oh, you're overreacting. I'm sure you are fine. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, just get it, okay? Go behind, get back. I'm on the bed. And then he went and got it. So he came back and he's like, hey, boo, you're taking it now. I'm like, no better time than now. So I take the test. And immediately, I don't know if you can see that. Immediately, how I expect immediately two lines. I'm like, huh? I'm like, it's a lie. It's a lie. So I'm trying to, you have to like wait for like 2-3 minutes to get an accurate result. But I can see the two lines on the head. The 2-3 minutes. I'm like, okay, I am panicking. I don't know if I should cry, if I should. I have all sorts of emotion running through me. And I'm like, I'm praying. I'm like, thank God. Not really. I'm like, I'm confused, okay? Because I planned for my life. And baby was later on. Later on. This is literally 2 weeks after my wedding. So fine, I tell my husband, I'm like, I come out the door, I'm like, you're pregnant. And he's like, all excited, jumping up and down. And then I started crying. I was just overwhelmed. So I started crying. And it was a lot. I felt like, Lord Jesus. Not Njani, but why? Why now? So this literally happened that I was pregnant. And we are here. 2 lines. And a few months later, I am recording this as I'm 27 weeks pregnant right now. It doesn't show, but yeah, we are within, like deep with it. I just ate. I think it was a bad idea to record this video after eating, but it's fine. So that's how I found out that I was pregnant, and I was like, my life is about to change, and everything that I planned for literally out the window. So that's the reason why you haven't been getting videos every week. That's the reason why you've been getting like a bit chubby me, even though people are saying like, you really don't show, but girl, I'm going through the most. I'm going through the most. So yeah, this is gonna be my first child. Yeah, my first child, my first everything. Oh, guys, it's a lot. So this part 1 of the pregnancy series of how I found out I was pregnant. So this is how I found out I was pregnant. So the next video will be about the first and the second trimester, how everything went down. And yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy this series. I am so excited. I had to wait to tell you guys this news. So very excited, very excited. So yeah, Zuko's gonna be a whole mother. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you so much for watching, and God bless you. Bye, guys.